I have this old flannel shirt from 1989. It's my go-to shirt for yard work. It's a little worn in the elbows, missing a few buttons, and honestly, it's not much to look at, but it still has a purpose. Kind of like Linus and his blanket from Charlie Brown, comfort and usefulness wrapped up in something well-loved. I'm not saying we should keep everything in our closets forever, but we probably all have things, old clothes, even tools, that we've forgotten about or put aside. If you take a moment, you might realize there's a lot you already have that's still useful. At the office, we talk a lot about a word that I'm sure you've heard me mention before, Onesimus. Onesimus is a character from the book of Philemon in the Bible. His name means useful. And that's something we always strive to be, useful to the people around us, our clients, friends, and our family. When someone on the team embodies that value, being useful to others, we celebrate it. Maybe we'll order in lunch or do something small to acknowledge that person's effort. We focus on how we can be Onesimus to those around us, thinking less about what we need and more about what we can give. This is the opposite of the scarcity mentality that many of us tend to lean into. The idea that there's never enough for us, so we need to constantly consume more and more. Instead, when we focus on being useful to others, we naturally shift our mindset away from consumption. This not only has a positive impact on our lives, it can also help us financially. Just think about all the things that could be reused or shared with others who might need them. There's a quote by C.S. Lewis that sums this up perfectly. True humility is not thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. So as we go through life, let's ask ourselves, how can we be Onesimus, useful to others?